our partner, Mr. Paolo Campos from Zalora and Robbie Carmona from SAG Events. Good afternoon, guys. It's a very exciting afternoon because all the fashion and beauty industry leaders are here inside this hall, this Grand Hyatt Hall. So basically, what are we doing here? True to Globe's purpose of creating wonderful experiences, to have choices and at the same time to create new experiences for our customers, we are pushing our limits and develop platforms to enable our customers and reach our passion points. Basically, what we're doing here is we are actually cultivating platforms that will exhibit your passion points, the fashion and beauty industry rather. So one of these passion points is actually fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. Based from our research and trends that we are seeing, fashion and beauty is actually becoming one of the top industry in the online space. Aside from that, you guys are actually highly digital and highly social. With that in mind, we said, we have to do something for this industry. Like what Joe said, and with the direction of our president, we have to touch the customer passion points. And fashion and beauty industry is one of the biggest passion points that we want to touch. So we said, okay, we will now move forward in creating a platform for you guys. But we said, we need to have a partner because we cannot do this alone. So we said, okay, let's find a partner, a very iconic partner, a mover in the industry, in your industry. And we said, let's call Mr. Robbie Carmona in SAG Events. And then we said, okay, let's explain to Robbie the ideals and then the objective, the intent of StylefestPh. And then actually, in a very short span of time, we were able to create StylefestPh. After creating the overall strategy, look, and feel of StylefestPh, what we did is actually presented it to our president, Mr. Ernest, because we need to have his go signal. So he said, okay, let's do this, but with one big challenge. He doesn't want it to just be another fashion show or another event. I always remember this. He said, if you will do something, you have to create something that is purposeful, something that will elevate the industry into the digital space. We have to transform the fashion and beauty industry to be retail ready and to be digitally ready. So that's why we created StylefestPh. One of the pillars of StylefestPh is the designer mentorship program. It is actually made for future designers and future brands who wants to be big in the fashion and beauty industry. This program will discover brands and designers and will be mentored by the Style Council. They will not only be mentored in terms of design, but they will be mentored in terms of entrepreneurship and marketing. This is actually what's groundbreaking about StylefestPh and the designer mentorship program. The other competition, it's all about the design. And then after that, what's next? But here in StylefestPh and in Designer Mentorship Program, from designing and putting your clothes online, we will actually propagate it for you guys. So basically, we are actually doing something that is purposeful, like what Ernest said to us. And then we said, okay, let's build it. So we are actually developing the 6 pillars of designer mentorship program. But before I go to the 6 pillars of designer mentorship program, last April 24, we did a call for entries for the designer mentorship program. Around 30 entries were actually sent to our Globe office. After receiving all of those entries, the Style Council chose 16 entries from all over the Philippines. The Style Council actually debated on who will pass on to the 16 level category. Then after that 16, the Style Council will now choose the final 8, wherein the final 8 will be mentored, and actually, they will be given a spot in the StyleFest runway on September 8, 2018. Aside from the runway, a full production runway, of course directed by Robbie Carmona, all of the collection of the 8 finalists will be sold exclusively in Zalora.ph and in 0917 channels and stores. The Designer Mentorship Program, like what I said, have 6 pillars. The first pillar is design. So we said, yes, you have a creative idea, but you have to implement that into a sketch. And at the same time, while developing it into a sketch, we will be giving you an amount wherein you have to develop your first look, the look that best represents your creativity. The second pillar is development. From one look sample, the Style Council will understand and actually train you to sell your creative idea to 0917, headed by Ms. Lea de Guzman, and to Paolo Campos, the CEO of Zalora. So basically, we're engaging the designers that, hey, don't stop on the designing part. You have to sell it to the retailers. The third part, which is the most exciting part, is detailing. We always say, a great design will only remain a great design if we don't have a great distribution channel. And that is actually where entrepreneurship is coming in. One of Globe's products is actually Globe My Business will be entering into the scene for this one. Because Globe My Business, together with the Style Council, will develop and nurture their entrepreneurship skills. You cannot just design without cost efficiency, without choosing the right fabric, and without choosing the best production line. So, detailing of your product is very much important. The fifth part, the fifth pillar, is manufacturing. It's okay to produce so many stocks. It's okay to produce so many t-shirts or so many pants. But the thing is, do you have the right quantity and the right aging process? The Style Council will actually teach our designers about manufacturing. And then lastly is marketing. The Style Council will teach our 8 finalists how to market their products. And not only selling their products, but about the branding. Globe is very good in branding. That's why we will be transferring the branding principles of Globe to these designers. And eventually, they will be given a chance to sell moving forward to Zalora and to 0917. Exciting times for these 8 finalists. But what's very, very important about this is that we are starting from the design and we are actually ending to their distribution channel. So there is a pangkabuhayan package that is happening here in short. Okay, so just to give you a preview of what happened for the past month. So basically, we are actually also developing a webisode series for StylefestPh. So the video that I will be showing to you will be the teaser for episode 1 of StylefestPh. I hope you guys enjoy this teaser and I hope you guys enjoy this afternoon because there's so much more that you need to know about StylefestPh. And I can't wait for all of you to be part of the September 7, 8, and 9 festivities. Please watch the video.
StylefestPh, I was excited to take part in it because I share the same mission, which is to, of course, put to the fore local talent or undiscovered talent.
When I first heard about StylefestPh, they were looking to partner with a company that could look at this contest and see how directionally to take the designers, that they would be able to eventually also find a business in fashion.
We wanted to support the vision for StyleFest to really promote Philippine fashion and the Philippine fashion landscape.
We have very many talented designers now. They're given more venues to actually show what they can do. This is one example, I think, the search for designers for both 917 and Zalora.
Woo! Very, very exciting.